Okay, guys, today is the day where we put everything together. And we've got a couple of things that we're going to look at today. This first thing, it says it's factoring by grouping. That's what we're going to look at first. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. First thing is factoring by grouping. And then in the next slide, we're going to do factoring completely. So we have two introductory things to look at today. But I want you to look at this for a moment, and this is very familiar to us, right? We know that the thing that I have in both of these is an A, so I can actually factor that out. They did it to the back, but I can bring it out to the front, right? Since they both have an A in them, I can basically undistribute it back out, and I have A here, and I've got C, B, and B plus C left, okay? Since that was being multiplied to both B and C, I can pull it out front. So now the next example that they give us is that you see x plus 2 is being multiplied by the b and the c, right? So I can actually pull out not just a single term like a, or a single item like a, but I can pull out a binomial, x plus 2. So now if I pull that out, right, I've got x plus 2 times b plus c. That's what was left. I know that that's kind of confusing right there. But you can see I can pull that x plus 2 out because it got distributed to both. Alright? Down here, this is just another example. You'll see 3r minus s plus 7 is multiplied by both of those. So I can pull them out. Okay? Pull them out in front like that, or out in the back. It doesn't matter. You know, I could go out this way, which is what they did. Pulled it out to the back. Okay? Alright, so that's going to help us with factoring by grouping. Okay, when we group some things, we can factor out monomials, and often we'll see we're left with a binomial or something that can be factored out. Okay, and we'll talk more about that in example number 1. But I don't know, maybe that's kind of confusing there. Let me clear that up. The first thing they did was b times x plus 2 plus c times x plus 2, right? So I can take this, both of them out front, and I'm left with x plus 2 times what's left. And I can just scratch that out because I took it out front, times b plus c. Okay? And you can see that if I put the arrow here, that would just get me back where I started. Alright? So that should help us out there, guys. Good job. Now I want to go to factoring completely. And it's sort of a checklist of things that we need to do to make sure that we have factored things completely. All right? Good job, guys.